Oh, that looks really bad.
We are not Pink and Elise.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either. We are not Pink, Elise, and Jibbles.
These sunglasses stay on my face perfectly.
This is a perfect disguise.
Haha, there, I got it to actually attach to my eye.
And then when you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before?
I don't know, because when I close my eyes, I don't see what the VTuber model does. Because my eyes are closed. It makes things a little difficult to figure out.
May doesn't know anything about the blues. Dabba dee dabba die.
WD, W die. WD, W die.
Apparently, a long time ago in Japan, blue was considered a shade of green.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to make it look like Elise was sat on. I mean, not Elise was sat on a lap, but they are attached to my boobs. And now you're just floating next to my desk. It could be over here.
I am on a desk now.
Oh, like orange wasn't considered a color. Was it not?
Not until the fruit was discovered, I think.
Oh. Orange color is named after the Orange City. Is a city? Anyway, yes, we are not Pink and Elise. We are very well disguised. You can't even slightly tell that it's us. Not at all. I lied. I'm taking off my disguise. I was Pink after all. May, stay. May, stay. I'm bad at whistling. Anyway, not Elise. Are you prepared?
Yes.
If you would like to undisguise as well.
I suppose.
Shocker! It was Elise after all.
Gasp!
Can you see the screen all right?
I can see the screen just fine.
Is the first girl.
Oh, wait, one sec. I cannot see the screen. There we go. Ooh, God. So what are we doing here today, Pink?
I am showing you blazblue characters. You are guessing their deal.
Yes. I am looking at blazblue characters.
blazblue.
Blast.
I will not concede.
I was really bad at this character in Overwatch. Because she kind of looks like Genji. Anyways. I'm guessing she's some sort of stabby robot that has a vagina plate for some reason. And she has been created to hunt down Blood Oath or whatever his name is. Ragnar Blood Oath.
Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Blood Edge, thank you.
Yeah, she is Lambda 11. She in the blazblue continuum shift, she was a New 13 clone because they killed off New 13 in at the end of Calamity Trigger, the previous game.
Wow.
Gameplay wise, she's a clone. Story wise, she is one of the other Murakumo units, and she is very innocent and adorable outside of battle, and it's very cute.
Okay.
And then she gets shafted briefly when New 13 comes back, but I think there was a bit of an uproar about it because Lambda is adorable and precious.
Yeah. Makes sense. She does seem to be pretty cute. Even if she's vacuum sealed into that bodysuit.
Yes. Next one.
Is that that knife is a butterfly knife, but curved. How does that work?
It just does.
Okay. Well, this is clearly Jin from Bleach. So I'm guessing he is, and also Mount of Conte, Count of Monte Cristo from Fate. So I'm guessing he is some sort of shady person who everyone thinks is a bad guy, but it turns out he's working behind the scenes to be a savior to a certain character and keep them protected.
Well, everyone thinks he's a bad guy because he is a bad guy.
Yeah. Okay.
He's basically the root of all evil in the blazblue world.
Oh, okay.
He is called Hazama, and he is basically a meat puppet piloted by the baddest bad guy called Terumi. And we don't know he's evil for most of Calamity Trigger because he was an NPC then. And then in Continuum Shift, he becomes fully playable.
I see.
And he is wildly hammy and really wants the blazblue that Ragnar has attached to his hand.
Okay. Makes sense.
He has like 2 other versions as well, and it gets a bit confusing.
Great. I look forward to it.
Next guy.
Vampire.
Anything
Or
else?
vampire hunter. Moonlight says a butler. Why does he have hooves? I didn't know Little Wayne had a relative in blazblue.
He is Valkenhayn R. Helsing.
Haha, he is a vampire hunter.
No, he's not. He's a vampire.
Helsing.
He's Rachel Alucard's butler.
Okay.
And he's a werewolf. And his drive is literally called Werwolf.
Werewolf, okay.
Which is werewolf in German.
Mm-hmm. Zerwolf.
Werwolf. And he's...
Zer Castle.
What?
Have you ever seen Young Frankenstein? You've never seen Young Frankenstein is so good. I highly recommend it.
Okay.
It's a God who I always forget his name for some reason, even though he's like one of the best comedians of all time. It's the guy who did Blazing Saddles and History of the World Part 1. We don't talk about Part 2. His son wrote the fucking World War Z. What's his name?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. But Valkenhayn is 191.3 centimeters tall.
Okay.
So he's even taller than May, who is tall.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Why
Mel
did I
Brooks.
initially think Mel Gibson?
Unfortunate. Mel Brooks. Young Frankenstein is by Mel Brooks, and it's extremely funny.
197 centimeters is tall. Yeah.
That's
If you're
almost 2 meters.
above 170 centimeters, you're tall to me.
That's 1.7 meters. Which is
5'7". My dad's.
I see.
That's my dad's height.
Okay, so a meter's about 4 feet. I think. Yes, because the 1600 is about a mile, just short of a mile, and 1600 times 4 is 520. Yeah, okay, so it's 4 feet. So he's 7 foot something. Damn, that's tall.
6'3.2".
My math's really bad.
Next one.
Okay.
She can see you.
I was gonna say she's some sort of Valkyrie due to the wings, but the thing on the right is not a buckler, so maybe not. She appears to be missing a leg. That's interesting.
She isn't. It's just
Oh,
she's just doing the flamingo pose.
but you can generally see the back of the foot when you do the flamingo pose. She does have very tiny feet. What the fuck? I was unaware that blazblue has foot binding.
It does technically take place on our planet. Like, Jin is listed as being from England, Jin Kisaragi.
Huh.
He doesn't have the accent. And he's called Jin.
Right. Well, he could be named after the drink.
The drink? Oh, like gin.
Yes.
As in gin and tonic.
Yes, as in the drink, gin.
Well,
that is the same as his
gin
name.
the drink is spelt with a G, and Jin the person is spelt with a J, so...
Maybe there was a typo on his birth certificate. It happens.
Plus, I don't think Ragnar, his actual biological brother, is from England as well, but I guess that's possible.
His brothers can be born in different countries.
True. Anyway, what do you think of this?
I think she is a Valkyrie, and that the thing on her hat and the orb thing is what she uses to observe battles and shit, so that she can harvest souls.
Wow, I love it when my model just decides not to work.
Mine does.
Amazing. I'm going to restart my program. I love live tech support. Ba 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 ba. Hello. And fuck off, ad break. So this is Tsubaki Yayoi. She is she's a co-op. She is one of the NOL.
You are cutting out.
This is Tsubaki Yayoi. She's a member of the NOL, and she is best friends with Noelle Vermillion and the love interest of Jin Kisaragi.
Okay.
Her special weapon includes her whole outfit is called the Izayoi, and it steals light. Because she's and she's basically, I think she's a member of like the police. So she polices the NOL.
Okay. Is she some sort of intelligence officer?
It's more like she judges people. Her department judges people, and they go out to punish like deserters and stuff.
I see.
Also, her shield is a book if you look closely.
What is? Oh,
You can
so
see
it is.
You can see the individual pages.
Yeah. So is
She
that like a bookmark right there?
And her sword looks like a fountain pen.
Oh yeah, it does.
And wow, those pants! I just noticed.
That she's wearing a cup and apparently nothing else. No,
Yeah.
okay, seriously, where's her foot of the bent leg?
That one.
Okay, but like, how does that? But her legs bent backwards and then just drops. Oh, okay. No, I see how it's working. Okay. I had to stand up and bend my foot or bend my leg to check it. Wicca, some shady.
So yes, this lady Tsubaki is kind of an anti-villain for a bit. For Continuum Shift and Chrono Phantasma. She's shown in flashbacks in the first game from the school days. And she has trouble distinguishing between what's between the law and what's morally right, according to my notes. And she gets brainwashed in Chrono Phantasma. She gets better. And her attack names are very Latin: Lux Aeterna and Benedictus Rex.
Okay, so that's Eternal Light and King of Mercy?
Merciful King, I guess?
Merciful King, yeah.
I don't know Latin.
I know extremely tiny bits of Latin. Just like how I used to know. Yeah. I must have learned Latin the same time I learned the bits of Italian and French I used to speak. By which I mean I learned it back in college because Primo Levi, for some bizarre reason, would just randomly break into French and Italian in his books, and it was very annoying.
Je t'adore. Je t'adore. I think my dad was one of the last years of school that had compulsory Latin.
Something high school nickname.
What?
Well.
Next one.
Getting a good yawn in.
Where are his notes? There he is.
Okay, so he's a puppet character. He controls the robot lady behind him in combat. I fucking hate puppet characters. They're so fucking annoying. I'm assuming she's a robot. She has the line under the eye, which generally is shorthand for robot. I'm guessing this is Alucard because I can't remember if we talked about him last time.
We did talk about his son last time.
Okay.
This is Relius Clover. That's his wife. That was his wife. She was a human once.
That's creepy.
He is very evil. He likes to make people into robots. He did that with his daughter, and his son is very pissed at him. Carl Clover.
Understandable.
Understandable. We get to see the half robot form of his daughter. It's very creepy. And his astral finish, which is the big finishing move, the guaranteed kill. He basically has his opponent chained up in a specific way that's pretty much custom to every individual character, almost.
Okay.
And then the doors slam and you hear a scream.
Okay. Horrifying. Is he a puppet character?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he has a big creepy mask.
All it goes without saying.
I remember my friend was into him because she's she likes the bad guys. She likes evil fathers. And the school doctor from Hatterful Boyfriend. I might have mentioned her before. Next one.
Okay. She is either very evil or thinks that she's working heroin. Could be both. Clearly a magical girl.
You're cutting out.
I'm guessing her power comes from her hair.
You're cutting out a
Otherwise, why does she have
lot.
so much? I believe that she is a magical girl. She's either very much a villain, or she thinks she's the main heroine. I'm guessing that her hair is where she gets powers, because otherwise, why would she have so much of it? And why does she have her peekaboo windows on her hips?
Good question. Don't have an answer.
This is very creepy.
This is Platinum the Trinity. She has 3 personalities.
Okay.
2 of them, Luna, a bratty girl, and Senna, a cool and collected boy.
Okay.
And the third
We'd
one...
love to see it.
The third one is Trinity Glassfill, one of the 6 heroes from 90 years in the past.
Okay. Also wearing a cowbell. I just noticed. I love Senna.
Trinity's soul was in the big staff, Muchorin. And she was originally a girl called Belle, who was kind of a Murakumo unit, who kind of underwent a death of personality at the end of the story of Variable Heart, the sequel to Remix Heart, the one with the trans girl.
Okay.
You're still cutting out a bit.
Okay, let me try something, because you're also roboting, so I think if I do that, and if I do okay. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is this any better?
Much better.
Okay, yeah, I figured out what was happening. Good.
Are you ready?
Yes. Guessing she's a minor then. I'm guessing she's a counterpart to that first character you showed me today, whose name I can't remember.
Lambda.
and I'm guessing that she's gone rogue.
This is Mew 12. She is Noelle's robot girl form.
I'm sorry, you cut out again.
This is Mew 12. This is
Okay.
Noelle Vermillion's robot girl form.
Oh, okay.
Her outfit is fucking stupid, hence I censored it.
Okay.
Because Noelle is technically 5.
Oh, okay.
When you see her in the Continuum Shift, she's very pissed off and brainwashed, and she wants to destroy the whole world. Also, her outfit has no back, so you can see her entire butt. And I hate it. Next one.
Okay, I missed all of that because you just entirely cut out.
Her outfit is stupid. She's technically a 5-year-old, and her outfit is missing its back, so her entire ass is on show.
Cool. I hate
it.
I hate it.
Hmm?
This means that when I play Continuum Future, whatever the fuck it's
Continuum
called, that's
Shift.
gonna be the character that Continuum. Nope, the most recent one.
Central Fiction.
Central Fiction. I feel like when I play Central Fiction, that'll be the character I click with immediately, and then I'll have to learn a new character out of spite.
Last one for
Oh my
Continuum
god,
Shift.
I love her!
Everyone does. Everyone loves her.
She is so cool. She is a squirrel who needs to put on a shirt. But I love the punchy punch characters. I love them. Her knee is also really weird. What the fuck? Oh wait, that's just shading. I love her and I want to be her best friend.
She is everyone's best friend. This is
I'm
Makoto
so
Nanaya.
happy to hear that.
I wrote in her notes, "What is a bra? A miserable pile of secrets."
Uh-huh.
They really
She's
need
kind
to.
of wearing a bra.
They really need to draw her with abs.
Yeah, they do. I'm guessing she's very Tifa coded, where like everyone in the fandoms just super sexualizes her, but she's not a terribly sexual person. Is actually her main trait is that she's just super nice and cool. And then the girl who everyone characterizes as the sweet girl next door type is actually the one who's like kind of super horny but low key.
You got some things right, but not others.
Okay.
Makoto is very friendly, but she's kind of sexual.
Okay.
Not super sexual. In spite of her absolutely redonkulous outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I also wrote, seriously, if you were that active in that outfit, you'd fall out.
Mm-hmm.
You'd pop out.
I'm guessing she's a rushdown also.
Big punch.
Big punch. Big, fast, punchy. No defense.
Outside of her outfit, she's the more positive of the Noelle Tsubaki Makoto school friendship.
Okay.
She's the Genki girl. If you get what I mean.
I hate playing Genki girls. I'm so bad at jungling.
She's also the victim of speciesism because she's a squirrel girl.
Of course. I watched Ruby or some of it.
Oh,
God,
WBY.
Ruby has issues. Ruby has so many issues. Why did a bunch of white people write a story about racism? Like, they didn't need to. They didn't need to. Have the villains be the Grim and like the Grim and Cinder and that stuff. You don't need the White Fang. They don't do anything except make you look racist.
Hmm. Didn't Ruby also have Vic Mignogna in it as well?
Yes. Yeah, he's still around. I think.
I think I read that he was recast after
That'd be cool.
the thing,
That'd be cool.
after the lawsuit. Which, thank God. Did you know I used to be a fan of Vic Mignogna, not realizing that it was super creepy that a man who was literally my mother's age had such a huge teenage fan base and reveled in it?
A lot of people were big fans of him because he's a good voice actor. Like, he's a bad person, but like, there's a reason he got hired.
You're cutting out again.
At it.
You're cutting out again.
Oh, I was just saying that the reason he got a lot of shit is because
You're still cutting
he's a
out.
good voice actor. He's a bad person.
Amazing.
He's just a skilled voice actor. So it's not a surprise that he's a fan.
Yeah, you were roboting again. I wonder what's up. Is it me or you?
I can't hear you again.
Ah, damn it.
Is there something going on with your internet?
I hope not. I don't have any. Check your CPU usage, maybe. Maybe I could turn off my browser. That might help. And I don't need. I do need OBS. I don't need that. Not really taking up CPU space. It's just I don't need that at the minute. I would like to hear your words.
I am also checking to see if there's anything that's using a bunch of CPU.
Yeah, you're roboting.
Okay. Shutting down. Okay. Is this any better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay. Okay. I shut stuff down, so hopefully that'll help.
Fingers crossed.
I would cross my fingers, but I do not have any.
I did not give you opposable thumbs.
You did not, because that would be horrifying. No, I would not be opposed if you gave me only opposable thumbs.
I could, in theory, give you hands and give you, like, hand tracking.
Nah, that sounds like too much work.
Still the occasional hitch, yeah. Just gotta deal with it.
Unfortunately, I think there's something either going on with my internet or your internet. Oh, okay. Oh god, I can't remember what they're called. So she's not a kitsune, but she's the cat that's lived for 100 years and has grown a second tail so that she's magical. What is with ladies in blazblue having various objects attached to their crotch?
I think it's attached to a belt. It's just unfortunately placed.
I see. She's also wearing a thong. So she's clearly some sort of engineering type, but I'm guessing she combines magic with her engineering, because otherwise, why would she have the two tails? And her hairstyle is also twin tails from the look of it.
She is Kokonoe. She is the daughter of a catman and a human woman.
Okay.
Hence, why she's a cat girl. She is not 100 quite. She really likes science, but she does know magic because her mother was like a powerful witch.
Okay.
Overall, she's pretty cool. She's part of the anti-NOL organization, Sector 7. In fact, she's the head of it. And she helped Iron Tiger from the first game. Big guy. Big Redman. Voiced by Sojiro Sakura. Well, she isn't. But the guy is.
I know what you mean. Yes, I knew what you meant.
She's kind of related to Taukaka in some way, because her dad was the guy who provided the genetic base for the Kaka clan, which is the other type of cat people.
Okay.
It makes about as much sense as you think it does.
Exciting. Okay. Okay, so I look at this guy and I immediately notice two things. A, Bloody Tears is playing in my brain. And B, that's not a sword. It's far too rough and large to be a sword. It's more like a hunk of iron.
It is a sword.
I was quoting Berserk. Because it looks like the Dragon Slayer. Except it doesn't have the tip.
Let me show you
I'm
something.
guessing. Hacks. Okay, so that's Kagura. I'm guessing his name is Kagura.
His unlimited form is a bit busted.
I see.
He is Kagura Mutsuki. He is one of the heads of the NOL, but he's also part of the rebellion against it.
Okay.
He was voiced by the late Keiji Fujiwara. Again,
That's a big belt.
That is a big belt. He's one of those flirtatious perverts with a heart of gold, but he also respects women.
Oh wow. Okay. So he only sexually harasses men then?
I mean, he does sexually harass women, but also he does back down. From what I remember. He's planning a coup d'etat.
Okay. Against who? I thought you said he was the head of the NOL.
Yes, he is.
So
he's planning a coup d'etat.
Against himself?
Isn't he head?
Oh, okay.
Pardon me. He's one of the heads.
I see.
Also, I think it's heavily implied that he's slept with Makoto in the past. And she's a little mad at him for some reason.
Damn. He's that bad a lay?
His sword looks like...
Pink?
Yes. His sword looks like a cricket bat.
I mean, I guess.
Like a really big cricket bat.
It looks like the Dragon Slayer.
It's a really big cricket bat.
The Dragon Slayer. Or Iron Will, I guess. Well, maybe.
I think it has a name. I just don't know it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
She's the alternative form of a character we've seen today.
Oh. I'm guessing she's the alternative form of the girl I thought was a Valkyrie.
Tsubaki.
Yes, because that sword looks similar. That is
So,
my guess.
this is Tsubaki's powered up evil form
Haha, I was right.
called Izayoi in the game.
Okay.
Oh no, my model's lagging. 1 second. Okay. She sort of gets extra brainwashed and becomes Izayoi, and they have to like plan how to unbrainwash her. And that's part of the story of Chrono Phantasma.
Okay.
She also has the power, in this form, she has the power to kill observers who are basically like plot important characters, but they can't interact with anything. And they like observe things for the supercomputer thing ? Called Takamagahara.
Okay, so they are like the observers from Marvel.
If you reference Marvel, I will not get it.
Okay, in Marvel, there's these group of people called the Observers who their job is to observe and record things, but they cannot interact with the rest of like creation in any meaningful way.
Pretty much. Rachel Alucard is one of the observers, but she does, and she's like massively powerful because she's an observer, but she does actually get involved, so she's slowly losing her powers. And yeah. Next one.
Okay, that's another puppet character. Her puppet is a Jiangshi. I can see the Jiangshi's seal in her hand. She appears to be some sort of electric Jiangshi. I don't understand how her legs work. She also has a crotch plate. And I'm guessing the puppet controller is a high school girl who goes out at night and fights because everyone thinks that she's like super innocent and has really good grades, but then at night she reveals that she is in fact very much into combat and violence and punchy punch punch.
This is Celica A. Mercury. She was part of the backstory from 90 years ago, part of the war against the Black Beast. She is Kokonoe's aunt, and she is brought back in to the future in a sort of golem.
Okay.
Her soul is brought forward in time into this golem that's very temporarily alive. She's blatantly in love with Ragnar, who got sent back in time briefly.
Okay, are we talking about the Jiangshi or the brown-haired girl?
Brown-haired girl.
Okay.
That's not a Jiangxi.
Oh,
The important one is the brown-haired girl.
okay. So
Um,
what's going on with the giant lady?
I forget. I didn't write about
Okay.
her.
Oh, okay.
Um, and when her past form lived for a very long time, because Celica has like anti-magic. So
Okay.
somehow that made her live for a very long time, and she's very slow aging. Because the version that was brought forward in time was about 21, but she looks like a teenager. Which I mean, I look like a teenager at 21. I still look like a teenager.
People constantly think I'm in my mid-20s. I am not. I don't like thinking about how old I am.
And the Celica of the past lived for a very long time and helped to raise Ragnar, Jin, and their little sister Saya.
Cool. So she helped raise the guy she fell in love with.
I don't think she knew it was him.
Okay.
And Terumi is actually allergic to her pretty much, so she becomes very important. And people hate her because she's a sweet and innocent girly girl, and I get mad when I think about people like that.
So is she a puppet character?
Yes.
2 for 2 on guessing puppets. Not that it's difficult since the puppets are always in the background.
Mhm.
Oh, boy, that's a design. What is going on with her face? Her features are too big for her face. Um, okay, I'm guessing she's also a rushdown character who uses a lot of double-sided tape. And she really needs to go pants shopping.
um,
I'm guessing she's part of the NOL entirely based off the metal parts of her shoes.
nope.
Damn it.
She is independent of any of the main factions.
Hmm.
She's actually a mercenary who has beef with Sector 7.
Okay.
Uh, she's called Bullet, and she gets called Butt Floss by Ragnar because her shorts are fucking stupid.
Yep.
And that's about as plot important as she gets.
Cool. Boy, that's a lot of abs.
Does he have enough abs?
You could like lay him down and describe like tectonic shelves with those abs. um I don't like looking directly at him because those are so many abs. Oh god, he's got a goatee. Is this Alucard? Okay. I'm guessing some sort of professional wrestler then. Or Scar from Full Metal Alchemist? He certainly got the
Uh,
tattoos.
he is a big angry man who got put in eternal prison and broke out with his big muscles. because he can't stop wrecking shit.
Okay.
He's called Azrael.
You sure it's not abs real? I'm sure I'm not the first person to make that joke.
Also, what is that?
He lost the other half of the chaps.
I think he's popular with the gay community. Or the
I could see it.
MLM community, not the multi-level marketing.
Yes. No, I can
Man-loving
see it.
men.
I can see it.
So, first question. What gender do you think they are?
It doesn't matter. I'm going to guess that they are a gender. Not a gender, but a gender.
I think he identifies as male.
Okay.
This is a man in Ishki. He's an observer like Rachel. And unfortunately, he's one big gay stereotype.
I guess. Let's move
But
on.
also he's bi because he's kind of into Makoto.
I see.
And he attacks by making drills out of his sleeves.
I can see.
And his astral finish involves turning everyone into children.
I hate this. Let's move on.
We've seen him already.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's some sort of like rich kid who likes to pretend he was a street punk. I'm guessing this is Ragna before he got all blazblueified. Okay, then I have no idea.
This is Terumi, Yuki Terumi, who
Okay.
was also Hazuma.
Okay.
He's just Hazuma in a big yellow coat, and the ghosty is his true form.
Okay.
And that's all of the Chrono Phantasma characters.
Okay.
Last one! Central Fiction.
Okay. This would be very nice because I'm about to play Central Fiction. Someone who's really into Attack on Titan. His sword looks like the ones from that show. I'm guessing he's some sort of military academy hotshot.
He is Hibiki Kohaku, he is Kagura's assistant, and
Okay.
he seems nice and polite, but he is secretly a fucked up little man.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I love his shoulder mouth.
We've seen him twice before.
So I don't. You honestly expect me to remember? My memory is a sieve. This is Ragna in wolf form. Or no. This is the werewolf guy in werewolf form. I don't know then.
This is Terumi's true form, Susanoo.
Okay.
This is like a suit of armor with a soul in it, and the empty suit of armor was used to house Jin Kisaragi's soul, which became Hakumen.
Okay. I see. She's clearly some sort of fire mage.
She's an everything
I'm guessing. Well, she's lighting things on fire, so she is clearly specializing in fire. I'm guessing she's like Ino from Guilty Gear in that she is a villain who might have time powers and may or may not exist.
This is Nine the Phantom, aka Nine, aka Konoe Mercury, who is Celica's older sister and Kokonoe's mother.
Okay.
And the most important part.
Okay. And I had to look at that picture a few times to not realize that her breasts are not Ragna's butt. That he is just extremely displaying. Okay, so she steps on people and everyone super enjoys it.
Well, Ragnar wasn't at that moment.
Yeah, well, he will look upon it back fondly. Or he'll think about it later and be like, damn, I don't like how that made me feel. Am I into that? Shit.
What do you think about this guy?
He is a punchy punch character. Control over blood, I'm guessing. Because that looks to be coming from a wound on his shoulder. He still has his vagina bones.
That's how you kill me, by mentioning the vagina bones.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's my guess. He is a He's a punchy punch character who has control over blood.
This is Naoto Kuragane. He's from the Blood Edge Experience light novel. He can see other people's life force in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
One day he attempted to save a girl called Raquel Alucard, got his arm cut off in the process, and Raquel offered to save him in exchange for his help in finding the Azure. Now he's technically dead and will turn into a vampire within a year if he doesn't fulfill his promise with Raquel. And he keeps accidentally finding himself in pervy situations because Raquel hates clothes, and also he's a light novel protagonist.
I see.
And yes, he does have control over blood. He can make it into weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what to do with perverts. We throw them in the trash.
Wait, is he a pervert, or does he just keep ending up in pervert situations on accident?
The latter.
Okay, but we can't punish him because other people put him in bad situations.
Oh, by the way, his cousin is in love with him.
Great.
Next
I
one.
love Xenogears. Oh, I actually know who this is. That's Ragna's mentor.
Yes.
Who wasn't a playable character until Central Fiction.
Yes.
And I know that because I was looking at the Central Fiction DLC, and it was like, here's this character, we can finally play as him. He's like $6, which is kind of ridiculous for a single character.
Everyone was really looking forward to Jubei.
Mm-hmm.
He's cool. He is super old. He was one of the 6 heroes.
Mm-hmm.
He is Kokonoe's father and Konoe/Nine's husband, and the progenitor of the Kaka clan.
Okay. Cool. He's wielding a sword with his 2 tails. That's rad as fuck.
This guy fucks.
If he's the progenitor of an entire clan, yeah.
I don't think that happened through the sex.
You know that they tried it the standard way at least a few times before they started bioengineering.
Amazing. I love it when my tracking doesn't work.
No.
Don't mind me, I'm just knocking things off my desk.
Very therapeutic, that.
Where's the other part? No! No! What is that?
Right there.
I found it! I found the other part!
Huzzah!
May, would you like to punish the narrator of every pervy light novel? Hello?
Hello.
Calibrating. And moving me down. Hello.
Hello.
Would you rather punish the narrator or would you rather kiss me?
Me personally, I'd rather kiss you. Because, oh dearie me. Oofa doofa. That's a. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. I can't guess anything about this character. I just hate it. Not calling this person in it, just the situation.
Fair enough. This is Hades Izanami. She is the head of the tippy top of the Novus Orbis Librarium. She is very mean. She is kind of part of Ragnar's and Jin's little sister's soul who was tortured into evil.
Okay.
I hate her outfit.
Yeah, her outfit sucks.
In the previous game, she wore a very big heavy cloak, but in Central Fiction, where she's playable, she strips down a lot, and I hate it. Also, this.
Oh dear. I feel like I'm going to die in 7 days now.
Please don't. I'd rather you didn't.
I feel like I would also rather not die in 7 days.
Last one.
Okay. Aw. I like Snowell and Genshin. I'm guessing she is some sort of maid who uses big sword. Maybe an Alucard maid, and I'm guessing she's actually more inspired by Sakia Toho than anything else.
This is S-E-S. She's kind of a robot girl, I think. She is from the... She's from X-Blaze, the visual novel prequel / side story. Her name means embryo storage, and I hate that.
What? Oh, yes, okay. That still fucking sucks.
I realize the embryo is like a thing in BlazBlue, but also the fact that her name means embryo storage separately sucks. I do like her as a character, though.
So capital E embryo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's slightly better.
She is so short. She's 4'9".
Still taller than you, then.
I'm 5'1".
Sure. No! Okay.
You're attached to Gibbles now.
Wait, let me turn up the jiggle on my model.
Turn up your physics.
Fuck, how do I do that?
Settings.
Sensitivity.
Model settings.
Where is it?
Physics settings.
There it is. Physics settings. Boop. Boop. Boop.
What are those?
Okay, let's see. Set that to 30. Set that to 30. 30. Set that to 1. Okay, that's fine where it is. That's fine where that is. There we go. There we go.
I dare you to
Okay.
move. I
Hmm?
dare you to shake your head.
I am shaking my head. I wiggle, I jiggle, and I jam. I'm happy I finally remembered to turn on my physics settings. Because I think they got disabled when I got a new computer on accident.
Ah. I think if you back up your model to like a Google Drive or something, you can save the physics settings.
I did, though.
Oh.
Wonder why. I actually, fuck. I might.
You actually fuck?
I might have.
You actually fuck?
I wish. But you and May are so far away.
Distance is homophobic.
Distance is extremely homophobic. That's why when people ask me if I could have any superpower, I always say portals, and they're always super surprised because I think I'd say shapeshifting or flight. But portals will let me go anywhere I want instantly.
So yes, that's all the blazblue characters. What do you think in general?
They have extremely difficult names for me to remember for some reason. But this is clearly a bunch of Guilty Gear characters with well, I don't want to say they're Guilty Gear characters with their serial numbers filed off because they're clearly unique characters. But if there was a Guilty Gear blazblue crossover, I think it would be very difficult to tell who was from what.
I mean, they were made by the same people.
Exactly.
I don't know. I got more into blazblue than Guilty Gear for some reason. I think because I got in so early. I got in at well, I started with the Calamity Trigger, and the Continuum Shift was out, and then the next two games came out. And I just remember that with Central Fiction, they stopped doing the English dub. And I was so mad because it has such a good dub. And then they brought back the English dub for Cross Tag Battle.
Huh.
Which was weird. Because they kind of said, no one actually wants the English dub, so we're not going to do it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. Like, everyone does such a really good job in that dub. Like, Spike Spencer as Arakune, the blobby monster.
Blobby?
The scary blob monster.
I can be scary too. You did not include that as an option for this model.
I mean, you can take off your hat.
I swear there was a way that I could look like mean and evil, but I can't remember how to do it.
That is extremely difficult. You're so adorable.
I know. I want to be evil too.
You sound like me.
Where?
Weh. You don't have a tongue, though.
There is a pizza place near me that has a s'morezzoni, which sounds great because it's a cannoli, right? It's a s'more cannoli. That's not bad, right?
What?
There's a pizza place near me that offers something they call a s'morezzoni because it's a s'more cannoli, right? You know what a cannoli is, right?
Vaguely. I keep
It's
pulling.
an Italian dessert thing.
Yes.
But that's not what it is. It's a calzone. It's a s'more calzone.
The most important BlazBlue character. Circle! It's the circle of gay.
Yeah, I'm helping you make a thumbnail for this one. There.
I mean, May and I are person-shaped gays, and you're a circle-shaped gay.
I am rather rotund, IRL.
No comment.
Yeah, blazblue. Looks cool. I'm happy I bought Central Fiction, and that we had this stream so I can now play Central Fiction.
I will
without
convince
cheating.
you to buy the rest of the games someday.
How much are they?
oh, Calamity Trigger's like £7.
I have that one already. That's the other one I have.
And Continuum Shift Extend is £15. So that's quite a good price, actually.
The blazblue collection for me right now
BlazBlue
is the blazblue collection for me right now is $90.
What? Why?
Here's the best part. If I buy it separately, it's $50. And the reason is because they're not automatically removing the 2 games I already have. So if I buy Continuum Shift Extend and Chrono Phantasma Extend separately.
I think Chrono Phantasma Extend is the one with the gays in it.
I see.
The gays from Remix Hard. My Natsume, and definitely not her girlfriend, Cajun Faycod. Who, in the sequel to Remix Hard, Variable Heart, you see one of them on top of the other, and they look like they're about to kiss, even though they're just really good friends.
I see. Wow, all of Guilty Gear's DLC is $255.
Jesus
what
Christ!
A steal. What a steal!
Oh yeah, BlazBlue Entropy Effect is on Steam as well, but it's not related to the main canon of BlazBlue. It's just using the IP and the name.
Well, actually, Guilty Gear Strive Blazing Edition, which is base game with all the DLC, is $81, which isn't actually that bad because the season passes are $25 each. So if you're gonna get the entire game, it's actually a pretty good deal.
Games are so expensive.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are they adding Lucy to BlazBlue? Sorry, to Strive.
I think BlazBlue is pretty much dead as like an overall franchise because the guy behind it, Maury, left.
I know that they have like a roguelike
Yeah, that's
that came
entropy
out.
effect.
Yeah, that came out this year.
Oh yeah, it came out on Valentine's Day this year. Entropy effect.
Yeah.
It's not actually related to the main games.
Is that? Oh, sorry. Do we know where is it just completely different, or is it like a split off from one of the games?
Um, it's completely different. It's just using the characters and name.
I see.
Also, I've read. And the Steam description in about this game has typos.
Does it really?
Mm. Oh my god, you're so big!
Um.
Oh no, you're so big. When I try and sound sexy, it doesn't do anything for anyone.
No comment. What do you mean there are typos in about this game?
What?
Oh yeah, they didn't put a space between new and original.
Mm. And is separate.
Yeah, and it's separate.
You gotta sound sexy in the right context. This is the right context. Ara ara.
Ara, ara.
You have to sound like you're putting a lot of effort in.
No. I don't. I've never put effort into anything, and I wouldn't start now.
Especially not if they pay you like shit.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. I'm donating blood next week. That'll be fun. I'm running low on I'm running low on V8s, so I'll be able to drink V8s then. Maybe I should go to Costco today and get some more food.
I've never been to Costco. Apparently they have one in Glasgow.
Huh.
It makes me want to go to Glasgow. I mean, I kind of already wanted to go to Glasgow just to visit anyway. Because it's Scotland.
Yay.
And I also want to visit the northeast of Scotland because that's where my grandfather was raised. Even though there's probably not much up there. And I don't think any of my family has any contact with that part of the family anyway. Can you tell that I am moving in my chair?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you know that I have a Scottish clan?
I did know that.
The Mackenzie clan. I think I lost my train of thought. I licked your slime butt.
Not a fan.
I mean, you are a sphere.
I am spherical, yes.
Do you have butt cheeks?
No, I don't extrude waste. My body's very efficient and it uses up everything it consumes, which is why I don't have to eat much.
If I chompered, what would I get?
A lot of I've been told I taste somewhat of mint, but otherwise I don't know. I've never been able to bite myself.
Yeah, it would be hard for a sphere to bite itself. How malleable are you?
I'm fairly jiggly.
I mean, your form doesn't change much from circle.
I am large.
They are large and in charge. They are not in charge. I lied. I did such a good job on your model.
You did an extremely good job on my model.
You're very cute. Oh yeah, I did make a new version of that model as well. I'm going to penetrate you.
Okay, sure. Oh,
Choo.
oh, fill me up, Pink.
I I filled you. I filled you up. I May. I think Elise needs bonking now. Knives.
What? I need to look at your stream just so I can read the chat. Ara ara.
Ara ara.
Ara ara.
Ara ara. Oh, won't let me do stream together. Ara ara.
Jiggle, 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 wavy, 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 jiggle, wavy, jiggle, wavy, jiggle. I can't remember what the joke I was about to make. Oh wow, those are scalpels.
Those are scalpels.
Just gotta move myself a little farther away.
I control your position.
Oh no. No, this will end poorly.
That was a bit too
Enjoying yourself there,
spicy.
Bink?
That was a bit too spicy, wasn't it?
Why do you have a blood pack attached to your boob? Wait a minute. No, that's one of those, like, squirty flowers. But with blood. Cat eyes. Oh, you are a cat. Yeah, and such. Why is there blood taped to you?
Why isn't there blood taped to you?
Because I'm a slime, I don't have blood. Unless I do, it depends on what makes the joke funnier. Oh god! 3 arms!
Why is there blood being tapped from you? It's going into me. This is my food.
I see.
What, can't a girl have lunch?
A girl can extremely have lunch. I should have lunch soon.
Is this what the TikToks called girl dinner? Girl
God,
dinner.
I hate the concept of girl dinner. It's so dumb. Oh, someone got a bit messy with their food.
I'm a messy eater. I got my sauce all over me.
I see. So what's your favorite flavor of blood?
Love.
I mean, that's not really a flavor of blood. Like, do you go for a good spicy AB positive?
I mean, it doesn't matter what type it is. Tastes better depending on the emotional state of the person giving it. Yeah. Lord
Jiggle,
knows
jiggle,
I'm
jiggle.
trying. I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal.
Well, we love you just how you are, Pink.
What streak achieved? On a 10 streams streak?
I am.
Wow.
I'm a streaker.
I'm gonna find out what you taste like.
I mean, I gave you that option, but you turned down my suggestion that I fly over and visit you.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Will you taste?
How do I taste?
Blue. You taste blue.
I see.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Well, you know, I'm normal.
You're very normal in a very lovable way.
I'm adorable.
You're extremely adorable.
I have no doubt that you're going to kick my ass in blazblue.
I am looking forward to it.
I'm so bad at fighting games.
To be clear, I'm not looking forward to it because I'll be kicking your ass. I'm looking forward to it because it means I'll be spending time with you.
Chad, is this gay? Is this flirting?
Yes, it is flirting.
God, I'm so oblivious to flirting. I am so oblivious to flirting.
Which is why I let you know when I'm doing it.
And it is appreciated. My neurodivergent ass.
Mm-hmm.
I if kicking my ass means putting your hand on my butt in not in public, then yes, you can kick my ass. You can manhandle my butt. Well, you can kick my ass in video games, not in real life. I'm a pacifist in real life.
Mm-hmm. I was a pacifist, and then my country went extremely hard right.
America.
America. Yo! You can waterfall your scalpels, which is not something I recommend doing. Because that can go wrong in many different ways. I just realized when I'm donating blood next week, I need to wear something where I can easily expose the vein.
Short
And I think
sleeves.
all. Yeah, but I don't. I can't remember if any of my dresses have short sleeves.
Hell yeah, you
And
wear
I
that
have.
dress.
What?
I hope you have a short sleeve dress.
Yeah, because the issue is I'm labeled as female in their system. Like I guess I could just dress butch, but if I'm wearing a dress, I get misgendered less. So
Oh. Well, you don't have a skirt?
that's true. I do have skirts, so I could just wear a graphic tee and a skirt.
Yeah, that's and a femme cardigan over top. That's a good suggestion.
Ooh, yeah, that would also work.
Cardigans are good. I love cardigans. Especially oversized cardigans. As you can tell from my default model. It's a lease on my face. Nom 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 nom. If you had a butt, I don't think you have a butt anymore.
Lamau.
I ate their ass! I ate their ass! I'm so normal.
You're very normal and perfect.
I don't like the idea of being thought of as perfect. Or like...
That's fair. You are extremely good and pure, and I care a lot about you.
I'm so pure. I'm pure and wholesome. I'm very innocent. See, the thing is with being thought of as perfect and thinking of other people as perfect means that it's easier for that image to be broken. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the higher you elevate someone, the farther they can fall.
Very true.
You know? That's part of the problem with the celebrity and influencer culture these days, I think. I think. And now it looks like they're sitting. So, on the subject of the blazblues, who is your favorite so far, and why is it Makoto?
I do indeed like the punchy squirrel lady. She looks very friendly and like she would be very fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
You will certainly crack a lot of wait. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I was gonna make her crack a lot of jokes because you crack nuts, but that doesn't quite work.
I'm sure she has cracked some nuts with those big cross gauntlets. But also, whoever designed her outfit needs to learn how women's clothing works. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have to put a lot of effort in with this model to look angry. And it just looks like I'm straining. You know?
A little bit.
Why is it that both of my favorite models that I bought off Booth have, like, cat ear toggles? Between this and the maid
Because
outfit.
because cat ears are because cat VTubers are very popular.
Probably true. Choo. I mean, you meant to shove the air out of syringes, aren't you?
Yes.
Choo.
God, I told you about my last injection last week, right?
Where you shanked yourself.
Yeah, where I drew because when you do it, what you do is you put some air into the syringe, you put it in the vial, you push out all of the air in the syringe. So then when it's inside the vial, when you draw it, there's no air in it. So that's what I did. I had a bit of I drew some air out, I put it in, I pushed all the air out. I forgot to draw more like any of the solution, and then I shanked myself in the thigh and started to aspirate, which is where you make sure you didn't hit a blood vessel by pulling in the syringe a bit. And as I was aspirating, I realized there was nothing there. So I was like, oh, okay, this sucks, but it's not going to be so bad. And then as I was removing the syringe, I realized I had nicked a blood vessel.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I've had a very sore leg.
That's almost as horrifying as my dad's injection story.
Have
I told
where the
you?
Needle broke?
Yeah, the needle broke and then the nurse injected the same place. And he's had a phobia ever since. And I can't blame him. Because that is just... That's very terrifying. And I also have a story of when I got my blood taken at the blood clinic. Ironically, for being a vampire. Pardon me. Because I absolutely hate seeing big needles sticking out of people. I don't mind looking at them like separate from a person, like the pointy end being in a person. I don't like seeing the penetration. But so I asked.
There's a joke there, but I'm not touching it.
But I was leading you into one. Damn it.
Fine. Say it again.
Moment's gone. So I asked.
But it's a good joke.
I think Pink would like the penetration. Well, I did play A Date with Death Beyond the Bet.
I still need to play that.
We need to play the rest of A Date with Death together.
We do.
And I asked the doctor to tell me when I could look when the needle was out of my person. And I felt it go in. And I didn't feel anything else for a bit, so I said, "Can I look?" He said, "Yep, okay." And I opened my eyes, and there was a big needle sticking out of my arm.
Oh no.
I managed to put a needle in myself multiple times now. It's interesting. I am squeamish.
I have been doing it for over a year, and it used to take me quite a while because I'd have to psych myself up for like multiple minutes. And then
that's just me with phone calls.
Oh god, yeah. And now it's generally I just have to wait for the thematic timing on whatever song I'm listening to.
The song?
Yeah, I listen to music while I'm doing my injection, just so I have something to just distract my brain a little bit.
That's a good idea.
A lot. Yeah, it helps a lot.
I've moved your chalice to your side of the desk.
A chalice, so I may drink deep.
Partake of the liquid. Slip. There you go. I think I'm just a bit squeamish in general. Like, there's a lot of horror games that I just straight up refuse to play myself. Which
Watching's good.
I feel like I can't be blamed for not wanting to play the super gory horror games.
Yeah, you can't. Mouthwashing's okay. Yeah, no, mouthwashing does have quite a bit of blood.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I for some reason I decided to read the TV tropes page, and that no. Like, I don't know if you know the context of mouthwashing, May, other than, the actual act of cleaning out your mouth. But it's heavy.
Yeah, the basic plot is a transport shuttle gets knocked off course in an accident, and they're running out of food, and they're down to only being able to consume mouthwash. And so the actual story is about the crew interacting with each other as they start to get very desperate. And to begin with, they never really got along with each other.
Yeah. Plus, there's an implied rape as well, and that's
yeah, it's it sucks.
it's kind of the way that the one female member of the spaceship is treated kind of
Super sucks.
Yeah. It kind of leads to a bit of a discussion in how women tend to be treated in the workplace, and as someone who has been a tiny woman in the workplace, it hits home a bit too much for me in some ways. Oh, you had a moment there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sucks when you. I was probably one of the most technically qualified people in my last job, and nobody fucking respected me. I'm technically a qualified IT technician. I don't know everything, but if I look at something IT related, I can probably understand the gist of it, and I can probably solve a lot of hardware faults and software faults. Well, maybe not hardware. I misspoke. I can probably solve a lot of software faults, I mean. I can probably solve a lot of software faults. And if I don't know how, I can understand the basics just from looking on Google or whatever search engine you decide to use nowadays, because Google fucking sucks.
I use DuckDuckGoose.
That's such a cute name for a search engine.
Isn't it? I use DuckDuckGoose. Yeah, I use DuckDuckGoose. And then for my phone, I think I use the DuckDuckGoose browser because it doesn't save your search history or anything.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo, thank you.
I think I was using Ecosia for a bit because apparently they try and plant trees. I think that it's for every 10 searches you do, they make a promise to plant one tree in the Amazon. And that's a pretty good cause to stand by, I think. A raid! Well, I'm not using my regular model as well.
Look, change.
Hi, Raiders. I'm perfectly normal.
Hello, Raiders. I am also here.
I am so normal. Thank you. I bought this model off Booth. This is
It's a good model.
It's very cute. This model maker does a lot of cute models. Hold on, I'm changing back to normal. My regular form, which is also very cute and very pink. I will Hello. This is my regular form. Hi, I'm Pink Symphonica, and this is Elise, whose username is Art1033.
Hello.
I am the self-proclaimed chaotic cutie pseudo-intellectual vampire VTuber. I like to yap about video games. I do that on YouTube sometimes.
They're very good videos.
Thank you. I'm a vampire.
Bleh.
Bleh.
It's okay if I plug my stuff.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Elise, Art1033. This is Blobby, my V2 avatar that Pink made. I stream sporadically. I am taking a little bit of a break because I got really burned out. But I'm currently doing Sonic Sundays, where I'm playing Sonic or Shadow X Generations, and I'll probably play Sonic Generations afterwards. And then also I stream Mahjong on Mondays, starting back up in January because I really like Mahjong, but I'm really bad at it. But I play it daily, so I might as well just stream what I'm doing.
Another vampire. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. Oh yeah, there's a fucking shout out feature that Twitch has. I might as well use it. Even though I did plug your username in the stream title.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about BlazBlue before. And the characters in BlazBlue are wild, aren't they?
They're pretty crazy, yeah, or pretty silly.
Like, Mew 12, who I needed to censor.
Yeah, that's true. You did just have to censor a bunch of characters.
And Platinum the Trinity, who, shockingly, I didn't have to censor.
Oddly enough, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow. Slumberlin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
A lot can be said about Platinum and the fact that they're they're like 3 people in the same body, and one of them has a different gender identity to the other two. Or maybe not a lot can be said. I don't know, that aspect isn't really explored. Because Platinum is pretty much kind of a joke character in the story. And then their original form, Trinity, she was a hot lady. Trans colors. Oh yeah!
I guess she is.
Plus green. And I think she's voiced by Laura Bailey, who has been in everything. Anyway, trans rights.
Trans rights.
I'm not trans, but a lot of my community is trans gays.
Hello.
Case in point.
Case in point.
Nightbot is being mean today.
Nightbot keeps crashing your stream for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think May can edit Nightbot for some reason.
May is supreme mod overlord.
Yeah, pretty much.
We pledge allegiance to the May.
We bow down. Big werewolf man called Helsing. Valkenhayn. Our Helsing.
Still wrong that the guy named Helsing's a fucking werewolf instead of and works for a vampire.
I think he did try and hunt Alucard. But then he got hired instead. What man? He's kind of a G-dilf.
Also known as a gilf.
That could also mean grandmother.
Yeah. Maybe he's a grandma. You don't know. Actually, you do know. You actually know the character. I don't. So excited to be able to play Central Fiction now. Sorry. I'm so happy I'll be able to play blazblue Centralfication.
blazblue.
blazblue Centralfication. blazblue Centralfication.
blazblue. blazblue.
blazblue. blazblue. blazblue. blazblue.
You gotta look into food for Nightbot?
I think May is referring to her own girl dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, it's almost time for Pinky to go to bed. Anyway. Sweet dreams.
Nah, oh, why would you post that?
Sweet dreams.
Booga booga booga.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.